Hey guys, TechFi, and today I'm back with a review of the XtraFi M4 Wireless. This is a $90 lightweight wireless gaming mouse. So guys, let's get into this. So I want to make this review as short and as simple as possible. So getting right into it, a feature of this mouse is that it weighs just about 70 grams, which is really light, but it isn't quite as light as some of the other ultra-light wireless mice on the market, such as the G Pro Wireless. That being said, 70 grams feels nice and light and plenty agile enough. The feet are also really good, nothing negative to say about them. I feel like they've got plenty of surface area, plenty of glide. They're just really good stock feet overall in general. On with the weight, you can somewhat adjust the weight balance of this mouse by adjusting, there's two screws on the bottom, one here and one here. To be honest, I don't feel like the difference you get by adjusting this is that significant. That being said, if you buy this mouse, I think it's a really cool feature. It's nice to see XtraFi are quite innovative, and I do really like that. But for me, I wouldn't buy this mouse just because it has that, but similarly, there's definitely no harm in having it. For this mouse, I'll put the dimensions on screen now. Obviously, it's a ergonomic mouse. It's got a little bit of a different shape to your standard ergonomic mouse as such, something like the G502. That being said, it's really comfortable to use if you're a palm user. I'm personally not, but I have tried palming this mouse and it's definitely nice and comfortable. Similarly, you can claw this mouse as well. For me though, my hands are about 17 centimeters by 9 centimeters, and this mouse is on the bigger side for me. While it is comfy for using the mouse day to day, it isn't actually the optimal shape for me. It's just that little bit too big, in my opinion, a bit too wide for me to claw grip comfortably. And then obviously as a fingertip user, you might struggle. It's an ergonomic mouse. You've got quite a bit that sticks out here. So unless you've got really big hands or you're into that sort of shape, then it may not be the best choice. Another thing to mention then while talking about shape is the fact that similar to the XtraFi M42, you can now change the back shell between these two different shapes. What I'd say is, for me, they didn't make a huge difference while clawing it. I definitely did prefer this shell ever so slightly though. However, like I said, for me personally, for claw grip, it didn't make a big difference. This, as I said with the XtraFi M42, is a really cool idea. I really like it. I think it just makes this mouse easier to recommend. There's just more chance of you liking it. You get the mouse, you're almost getting two shapes in one. You can try it out and spend some time with both, and it's just a really cool feature. Unlike the M42, these actually do screw in at the bottom. I've not bothered with the screws there. In plenty good enough without them. However, obviously once you find the one you like, definitely screw it in. Sensor wise, it has a PMW 3370, so that's got a super low lift off distance of 3 playing cards. It's going to be perfect in terms of performance and whatnot. It's also a nice efficient sensor, so battery life and wireless technology and everything is going to be great. So I had a really good experience with that using this mouse. On the bottom of the mouse you have a slider which lets you change what this button does. I think that's really great because on the XtraFi M42 my issue was that this button here changes just the RGB. That was a little bit weird, so it's nice to have it being able to change the DPI or even set it to page down, and I think you can actually get a driver that sets that to F11, which is really cool to see. The clicks on this mouse are really nice as well. They use KLGM 8.0s and they're really nice, really snappy and responsive, so no problem there. As I've mentioned in previous reviews, they're my favourite switch and I feel like they do the best job. Here's a little sound test of them now of the left click and the right click. I do find clicking right on the end of the click doesn't feel quite as nice. You end up with a little bit of pre and post travel, but even just a little bit in, that kind of disappears and it feels really good. So where most people are going to be using the mouse, you'll have absolutely no problems. Similarly, the side buttons feel really nice. They're nice and easy to access, so no problems there. And then the scroll wheel, similarly, is a nice rubber texture. You got the RGB on it and the click is perfectly good. I don't use it that much, but more than does the job for me. So what's my verdict on the XtraFi M4 Wireless? Well, with a lot of XtraFi products, I think it's pretty good value for money. The features are all there and overall they have got a really solid product. The only thing I will say is unfortunately that weight of about 70 grams just sets it that little bit behind some of the mice like the G Pro Wireless or the Pulsar X-Lite Wireless. It would have been really nice to see if it was just a little bit lighter and it could be up there competing with them. That being said, if you don't mind that extra 10 grams, then this is a really great option and it's another lightweight wireless gaming mouse which is built to a really high standard. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to look as cool as me, and I know you do, you can get yourself some merch at techify.co.uk/merch. For your next video, go check out another ultralight gaming mouse, the Logitech G Pro Wireless, or potentially the Pulsar X Lite Wireless. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.